right, so I am off for my COVID test. I am about 5 days out from the shoot. So, new times, COVID test is required. So this was all set up through production, and a really great tip is to ask them if you can go locally to get a COVID test, because they actually wanted me to come to set to get it done, and set is about an hour and a half from my house. So simply by asking them, do you mind if I do it local? They had absolutely no problem with that. So saves you a lot of time in your day. Done with the COVID test. So now what I'm going to do is go research everybody that I'm going to be on set with that day, including the director, the opposite actors, producer. Just get as much information as I can so that I am fully prepared when I walk on set. I'm now 2 days out from my shoot, and I am on my way to get my fitting. This normally happens on location wherever they're shooting, because that's where the wardrobe department is. Wardrobe has already been in touch with me to get all of my sizes, from shirt, pants, shoes, and then they normally go out and they shop, and they have all of the clothes on set ready for me to try on today. They'll then take pictures, show those to the powers that be, and they'll make a decision to see what I'll ultimately be wearing on Thursday when I go to shoot, and those are the clothes that will be hanging in my trailer. So I just got done with the fitting, super easy. The reason that I'm not able to take the camera with me on set is because I signed an NDA with this one. So I'm not able to say which project I'm working on. An NDA is a non-disclosure agreement, which means that you will not talk or post anything about the project until it's released. A quick tip for you, if you don't know where to go on set, you always want to look for the AD trailer. That stands for Assistant Director. There's a first AD, which is normally on set with the actual production where they're filming, and then there's a second AD, which is pretty much in charge of base camp, and base camp is where all of the trailers are. So even if you're just coming in for a fitting, you want to go to the AD trailer, because they're the ones who are going to take you to your fitting, to hair and makeup, wherever you need to go. One surprise that I had was another COVID test. So be prepared for absolutely anything. I am now completely done with my pre-production work, and I just wait now for my call sheet, which normally comes in the day before I shoot. So I should get my call sheet tomorrow night, which is a Wednesday, because I shoot on Thursday. They leave it to the very last minute because they're waiting to see what scenes they got done the day before they can make their call sheet for the next day. That's just how production runs. So it's about 11 o'clock at night. Clearly my daughter and I are delirious. I just got my call sheet, and normally this is about the time it comes in. The call sheet's gonna have exactly where you have to go. It has the address, and it also tells you what time you have to report to set, and also what time you have to report to base camp. Normally it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours earlier to report to base camp, because you have to get into hair and makeup, and then they'll have your report to set time. It also has your sides, your scene, and everything you need to be prepared for your day. My shoot was supposed to happen on Thursday. It got canceled, and not canceled. It got postponed to Friday for weather, and then it got postponed to Monday. So I had to take 2 more COVID tests, just FYI. So be prepared for anything. When their schedule changes, your schedule changes. It is the day of the shoot. I have clean hair, clean face. 99% of the time, you are going to show up to set with no hair, no makeup done. And everything that I'm telling you, of course, is holding true for your child actor as well. One of the biggest necessities to bring on set is a phone charger. Always bring a phone charger. I also like to bring my own fresh fruits and snacks, because I don't trust that craft services is going to have exactly what I'm craving or meets my dietary restrictions. Also bring something for your child to do, because there's a ton of downtime on set. Bring a book for them to read, a coloring book, an iPad, anything that is going to distract them and keep them busy for the time that they are waiting until they are called to set. All of my paperwork has been filled out. A lot of times they're doing things digitally now ahead of time, but most of my SAG paperwork will be on set. And of course, I'm prepared and I know my lines. So we're off. I'm leaving about an hour and a half early. Set is 50 minutes from my house, so that gives me plenty of time to get there and relax. 15 minutes early to your call time is on time. A lot of actors, adult actors, don't know that. 15 minutes early is on time for your call time. And what this does is it just takes all of the anxiety and the stress away, because I can tell you, when I'm doing a shoot, I'm less nervous than when my children are doing a shoot. So parents, you have a lot of stress and anxiety and nerves, and it just gives you that time to settle into their trailer and relax, or if they just have a holding place on set, you can just calm your nerves, everyone can get situated, and you just have a better experience. As far as my self-care this morning, I've already done yoga, so if your children have something that soothes them or makes them feel good in the morning before a shoot, or if their shoot's later in the day, make sure that you have them do that. Make sure they have a good night's sleep, a great breakfast. All those things go into self-care of an actor. So I just arrived. Good thing I left early because this scene has a ton of extras. So parking was a nightmare. So I got here right on time, 15 minutes early. Give you a tour of the trailer. It is very nice. This will be my home for the day. And there are also sides that are here that I'm gonna hold backwards because, again, I signed an NDA, but it's gonna show on the front side the entire schedule of the day, the scene, order in which you're gonna get called, your call to set time, everything that you need to know that was on the call sheet as well, but always double check it just to see if there were any changes. So I am now off to hair and makeup. So I am out of hair and makeup, and I'm not sure if you can hear, but it is like a tsunami outside. There's thunder, lightning, so everything has been shut down. When lightning strikes, 30-minute delay on an outdoor shoot. So I will likely be in the trailer for at least an hour or so, and this is why I tell you it is so important to bring stuff to keep your kids entertained, because sometimes things like this happen that are just completely out of production's control. So after a 3-hour rain delay, we were finally able to shoot for a couple of hours. I wrapped and I am on my way home. It is a little bit after 9 o'clock, so it was a long day, but super grateful for another experience on set. They wanted me out of there very quickly, and when you have kids, they want you out of there even faster. So I did not get to tell you in the trailer, make sure that you leave with everything that you came with. Phone chargers, I feel like I leave those things constantly inside the trailer, so make sure that you don't forget them. I actually forgot and had to go back, which is what made me remind myself to say it on this video. Make sure that you don't leave your kids' toys or anything, and wardrobe, really do a double check of your kid, hair bows or a watch, earrings. Make sure you put it all in your trailer. You just leave your wardrobe exactly where you found it in the trailer, and always remember to sign out with the AD. Just like you find them when you first come on set and they take you to your trailer, make sure you sign out. Basically what you're doing is you're just confirming the time in, their lunch, and the time out. So I hope this video was super helpful for you guys. Break a leg.